Okay, so in this video we will see how the values will be inserted into your tables. So first we will take uh, the first table, which is created, that is employee table. So that is insert into employee. But this is a second way of inserting the values, that I can specify what are the attributes values I am inserting. So as you can see, I am inserting all the values: SSN, name, address, gender, salary, and super SSN. But at the end, I am leaving the department number. Why? Because I have not inserted any values in the department, but the department number is there in the employee, but I don't know what is the department number. So that's why I will leave here and values. So this is a syntax: insert into employee, the attributes, values you want to insert, then values. So we can specify here the values. So first one is SSN. So I have to follow the same sequence as I have created, and the name John, address Bagalkot, gender male, salary, then super SSN. So as you can see, the super SSN is given as 987987, but the super SSN is referring to your SSN. Now the question comes, there is no SSN available in my table because I am inserting the first row, this one. So how come I can take super SSN like this? So simple answer is yes, you can use this, but remember, use the same SSN in the upcoming insertion of values. So as you can see, there is this. So I have used the same number here. So we can insert. So what do you mean by super SSN? Super SSN is just one, like he is the supervisor. So the John's supervisor is he. So who, if you go here, Scott. So same like that for Franklin, who is a supervisor, same number means Scott. So 333 means here Joyce supervisor is Franklin. So these numbers are not random. So I have made it, means the super SSN is a SSN. So we should have the same numbers here in this column, these. Okay. So in the same way, now I have inserted. So we have to take care this number, this SSN should be inserted in your rows. Otherwise, that becomes a error. So followed in the same way, I can insert uh, n number of values separated by comma. So I'm giving a SSN and name and some super SSN here. Okay, so I have inserted some values and ends with the semicolon. So here this, so ends with semicolon. So these values will be inserted. So we'll see how this works. Okay, so as you can see, I have just copied all those values, but the last row I have left intentionally. Okay, here this I have not copied. Then I'll make enter, and 7 rows are inserted. Okay, so what I can do here. So this is one way of insertion, but but the last row I will insert, but I can do it in another way. That is, as like my super SSN, I can use department number 2 here. I can give a department number like 10 something. Means that the department number 10 should be there in your this table. That is the mandatory thing that I have to do. That's why students get confused. That's why I have left this as intentionally only these values. Otherwise, you can do like you can insert all the values, including the department number. This also works. And think and keep in mind this department number 10, what you are inserting should be there in your department table. Then that also a correct one. Okay, so I will just do this. Okay, so as you can see here, the insert into employee values. Now I am not specifying anything here, like how many attributes, because in this case I have left department number. That's why I have to specify which attribute values you are inserting. But now in the second way, where you are inserting all the attribute values, so you don't need to specify here. If you want, you can specify. Okay, so this also works. So I will press enter. So this is a row. That's also good. But keep in mind this 10 has to be there in your department table. Okay, so I'll just go with the department table now. So insert into department, I am inserting the values. So I'll just copy this and I will insert all the values into your department table. So I have inserted all the 3 rows with department number 10, department name as research, and who is the manager of that department. So for manager, 10 department manager is he or she. So if you go to 333, so that guy, Franklin, is the manager of my department 10. So it works for all the departments. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, accounts department, he is the manager. And 666, yes, manager for administration. So he joined on this date. He became a manager on this date. So that is what we have created. In the same way we have inserted. Now, uh, if you see here, the update. So the last one not needed. So the update is we need to update now because in the employee, the department number is not there. So if you go and see here, select star from employee. So if you see there are null. Now only this been updated. So now I have to update all these things. So how I can update is by using this one by one. So I will do this. So I have updated all these employee details, their department number with individual SSNs. So I'll get this. So I have done this. So initially it was null. Now I have updated for each and every employee. So update employee set department number where SSN is 1, 2, 3, 4. I have updated for each and every one. Now we will get this. Now see, their department number got updated here. Now if you see, select star from department. So this should be there, 10, 11 and 12. So that is how it should work. Okay, so that is the insertion of first 2 tables, that is employee and department. So if you are following the second way, this one, then no need of this update. This you can skip. So what we can do is here you can go and update like department here itself, like 10. But keep in mind this 10 or whatever the department number you have given, that should be in your department table. That is what student has to take care. So if you are doing that, this can be removed. Okay, so either you follow the first thing or second, you will get the correct result. Okay, thank you.